Welcome to our Indian adventures. Today we are installing the Pathfinder S LED passing light for the Chieftain Limited. What you will need is you have to buy the bracket and then you have to buy the bulbs. The bracket consists of the casing for the bulb, the bracket itself. There was a harness, well, a couple of harnesses, and the switch. That is the bracket package. Then you have to buy the bulb, which is just the bulb. 2 bulbs, actually. Okay. Hey, the power source for the passing light. So this one is attached to a blank, so you just have to remove that. And then you have to attach the wiring harness that came with the brackets, not the light bulbs. It came with the brackets. So you put this on here, that, and then this would be attached to the passing light. So then you have to basically make sure that it goes there somewhere. So we are gonna duct tape it here. Just kidding, zip tie. Just to keep it nice and clean and so that it doesn't dangle all over the place. And one on the other side. We are going to install the switch for the passing light while the fairing is off. So we took the blank here by pushing it from the fairing, and then so we insert it here, and then we'll go find the connector that was inserted to the blank. All right. Is this upside down or what? There you go. So this right here is the auxiliary light switch. So we will attach it here to this connector. There you go. So now that it is all wired, next step is we have to remove this bracket and remove the turn signal off of the bracket, because we have a new bracket to put in there that would accommodate both the passing light bulb assembly and the turn signal. To do this, there are 3 screws that needs a number 5 Allen. Now you have to pull gently so you can see where the connectors is. Then you have to pinch and detach. Now here, I think this is a number 6 Allen that you have to unscrew to release the passing light bulb assembly. This is a little bit tight because it looks like they put a blue Loctite on it, so you might need help for somebody muscular. So next we are going to assemble the light bulbs, and to do that, take the light bulb off, put it on the ring, and you have to align there's a lip here, this lip here. You need to align it with that lip there. All right, now when it's done, then you are going to use the pins, the squiggly pins. So this should be on the right side, that should be on the left. So what you do is you align it with the notches here, because this part here should catch this part here, so it's secured. So you go in. So you go in, and then you press this side here until it catches. This side here until it catches. You may have to use a flathead to push the pins down, because otherwise you can mess up your fingers like that. So, all right, so now that all the 3 pins are done, are in, that secures the ring and the bob together. Then you're gonna line that hole and this hole here. Then you're gonna put in a number 20 Torx bit. So make sure that these are all like close tight together. If you're having a hard time putting the ring and the light to the casing, you can remove the pin that's right at the top. It still is pretty secure, so that's what I did. So then this screw that they came with the package needs a number 20 Torx bit. So this would secure the rim or the ring to the case assembly. Notice that the connector is barely out. That's all it's getting out there. So sometimes it might get a little bit challenging to put this, to connect it to the bike. So now that this is assembled, we're gonna attach this to the bracket. And what that is you're gonna attach it to the top, because the bottom is gonna be the turn light. So you just go align it and then put the screws in. This is Torx bit. I think this is a number 30 or 25. I don't remember. But what I did was I just held it and then did this screw instead. All right. So I use a 1/2 and a 3 1/16. No, actually, I did this first. Just to get it started. Okay, so it's still a little loose. You can still like adjust, and that's on purpose. That way when you mount it, you can make sure that it's in the right projectile. So now we are going to attach the turn signal to this. So it goes in the inside, like that, because then it would get mounted like this. There is a lip here that this notch here will go in. So that is by design. That's cool. All right, so now it is assembled, ready to get attached to the bike. One more time. Make sure it's a little bit more tight. All right, so first we are going to attach this the connector for the turning light to the bike, and we let it hang a little bit, and then we attach the other screws. So we're gonna attach these first, and then we can see this is on the way of that hole, so then we have to feed it back. So then we can do that. All right, now that it is tight, we are going to attach the connector to the light bulb. Like that. So I just go do this, feed the rest of them back, and duct tape it. No, I'm just kidding. So now we can still make adjustments, make sure that the bulbs are where you want it to be, and then we can try if it works. Now, is that bright or is that bright? We can do the left side. Make sure that's working. Right side. Make sure that's working. And we're golden. The last thing to do is to take it for a test ride. Now, to recap, okay, what do you need to do to put in Pathfinder S LED to the Indian Chieftain? First is you need to take off the windshield. Then you need to take off the fairing, because underneath the fairing are the wiring harness that connects the Pathfinder S and the switch. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, and I hope you enjoy.